Are you African American?
I don't understand the question of, I did tell you that, yes, that's my dad.
Former NAACP president of the Spokane, Washington chapter, Rachel Dolezal, speaking with ABC affiliate KXLY after controversy over her race became national news. Dolezal identifies herself as black, despite being born to white parents. Earlier today, she announced that she would be stepping down from her position with the NAACP in Spokane. Still, it's a subject worth discussing, and we will discuss it now with our panel. Let's welcome in from Washington, D.C., Newsmax, Washington to be specific, conservative strategist Jack Burkman. Also Skyping in from Washington, the former advisor to Senate Minority Leader Harry Reid, Ari Rabin-Havt, and from Newsmax LA, our contributor Larry Elder. Larry, when you heard about this story and the notion of a white woman identifying herself as black, what was your take on this?
My first take was it shows you that being black in America ain't all that bad. We're told by Eric Holder that blacks still suffer from pernicious racism. Why would a white person pretend to be black unless there are advantages? Follow the money. She got jobs, promotion, prestige, and was able to benefit from that reservoir of white guilt. It also shows you, because the NAACP supported her, that they believe that the definition of race really has to do with a mental construct, a state of mind, as long as you're left wing. That's why they can support her, but oppose, for example, the nomination of Clarence Thomas as a justice to the Supreme Court. People like Clarence Thomas, Mia Love, Star Parker, these are all really not black people because they're conservatives. So the definition of black really has to do with the state of mind, ideology, as long as it's left wing.
Ari, we have heard some talk that that if a person regards themselves as black, even though they may be Caucasian, they're transitioning, they're transracial. Do you take seriously any of these designations that she just felt she was transracial?
Well, first, the word transracial actually has a completely different context. It actually relates to having some personal experience in this area. It relates to an adoption process whereby a family of one race adopts somebody of a different race. That is actually the context of the word transracial in that situation. Trying to compare it to transgenderism is a completely misallocation of terms, misallocation of what's going on here. You have a woman, I don't quite understand why this is a national story, but you have a woman who clearly has a personal story that is quite strange and weird. I mean, I don't really care on a level how people do their hair, etc. But look, I think she clearly had a fraudulent background, created elements of her background which were clearly untrue. And I think that's actually part of this. This was a case of fraud, not of somebody misidentifying as another race.
Well, let's go to Jack then. Jack, is it not black versus white? It's just a matter of green, as in money?
Oh, I think it is, JD. I think I'm going to declare myself to be Asian. I think there's some advantages in that. Why not? We can all declare ourselves to be anything. What's wrong with a little bit of fraud? Look, here's the real problem with this, JD, all kidding aside. The problem is that we have organizations dedicated to race at all. That's what this controversy signals to me. Why do we have an organization that's dedicated to the advancement of a group of people with a certain skin color? I mean, forgive me, but that sounds like something awful. Sounds like the Ku Klux Klan is what that sounds like. I mean, if somebody wanted to go out and form a National Association for the advancement of white people, they would call you a racist.
To the Ku Klux Klan?
One important sense, they're both racist organizations in that they are all about advancing a group of people with one skin color.
Well, wait a minute here. I want to bring in Larry Elder.
First off, it's not.
Hang on a second. Let me bring in. Hang on here. Hang on here. I'm the moderator. Look, time out. Time out. I need to bring in Larry Elder. Now, you just heard an observation that Larry, is the NAACP, with its historic standing and the challenges of the civil rights movement, racist?
No, they're not, but they ought to rename themselves National Association for the Advancement of Certain People. I got that from a Twitter follower, because they only want to advance people who are left-wing and black. That's the problem. And not just with black people, that's what the left does. For example, Kay Bailey Hutchinson, the former Texas senator, Republican, was described by Gloria Steinem, the feminist, as a female impersonator. Gloria Allred, the feminist lawyer, referred to Colin Powell and Condi Rice as, quote, Uncle Tom types. And speaking of Harry Reid once said he doesn't understand why anybody Hispanic would vote a Republican, because it would be hostile to their heritage. I mean, my goodness, these people on the left defined you down. If you're not a left-wing people, you're not Hispanic, you're not a woman anymore, you're not black anymore. If you're not liberal, my goodness, that's the problem.
Ari,
I agree with that, but I want to press this point. There's a very important point here. If you are an organization whose sole purpose, by definition and by your name, is to advance a group of people of a certain race, you are necessarily, by definition, a racist organization.
All right,
There's
let's give 15 seconds to Ari Rabin-Havt. Ari, final 15, quickly.
Which part do you want me to address?
Ari, listen, there is so much to talk about here that obviously we don't have the time to sufficiently cover it right now. What we will do is invite you back. There is more ahead now on Newsmax Prime.